Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius August 5, 2022. Having a strong sense of the future and what you'd like to make of it can figure strongly today, motivating you further. Today's energies are electric and dynamic, but you should avoid rash moves. Mars joins Uranus and the North Node in your solar 10th house, and the desire or need to break free from situations that restrict or limit you is hard to ignore now. Ideally, it gives you the courage to make long overdue changes. Remember that it can be tricky to distinguish between impulse and intuition right now, so do your best to tune out distractions and get in touch with your actual needs. It can certainly be a time to rock the boat or dare to do things a little differently. Your ideas are especially innovative and progressive, but moving forward or becoming a freer spirit involves some adjustments. It's a process. Watch for impatience, particularly if there are pressures to meet a rule or obligation. While you are a fixed sign and live for the heat of passion, chaos and instability can leave you licking your paws. Today, the red planet Mars stampedes into the center of electric Uranus, an immensely volatile and shocking aspect. While this takes place in your solar 10th house of achievement, you may need to damage control things in your career, leaving your sweetheart cranky that you're not paying them any attention. They may even suddenly have a dramatic or rebellious outburst if you don't at least keep them in the loop. Follow your ambition and see where it may lead. An opportunity to get out of your own way might pop up unexpectedly when Mars conjuncts the North Node and Uranus in Taurus. By chasing after your ambitions, you might have an opportunity to individualize your professional path. You could even become known as an innovative professional in your line of work. Even though it is scary to step away from your comfort zone, you will find that it is incredibly beneficial to lean into the fate of your career path. Sometimes you can be too passive and let others trample all over you. Your lack of ego is admirable, but only up to a point. Why allow others to get all the credit for your ideas? Today there could be a situation where even you feel compelled to speak up. Protect your rights and defend yourself against an unethical person intent on downplaying your talents and contributions. Hold your ground and you will be vindicated. Relations with friends and family are very positive. The atmosphere is full of openness and a zest for life. It's time to share your good mood with as many people as possible. Use the leisure facilities in your neighborhood and meet up with friends. Having fun together bonds your friendships even closer. Take it easy, especially if you're driving or zipping around faster than you should. Your impatience might get the best of you if you feel you're not going fast enough. You feel content and use any opportunity to get some useful feedback from a partner regarding exactly how they feel about you. Whether you want to enter a long-term relationship or you appreciate life as it is, make a decision about the type of person you want to be with, and decide how you feel about them. You could be in a dreamy and imaginative mood today. It could be hard to concentrate on any task set before you, because you'll be thinking about the movie that you watched last night, playing back scenes in your head. Or you could be thinking about someone you are attracted to, imagining what it would be like to spend some intimate time with them. Just don't let yourself drift off when you're driving on the highway. Pay attention to the road. A vibration can really help you to not take yourself or life too seriously. Your ambitious nature is admirable. You're known for your competitive spirit and dedication to your goals. But this can be a heavy burden to bear at times, and if you aren't careful, you can develop a cynical outlook on life. A healthy balance of work and play is the key to staying healthy all around. See about doing something fun today, if possible, by making plans ahead of time. Tomorrow Mars will not only move into his final 2 weeks in your work sector, but just as he is drawing closer to a friendly aspect to Pluto in your income sector. Already the planets of war and revolution are firing things up on the income and job fronts, but it was Mercury's return to your career sector yesterday that has not only added another dimension but the means to work smarter. As things come alive across the income, work and career fronts, Mercury's cool-headed logic is the perfect balance for Mars' hot-headed enthusiasm. Any pressure that the moon may have put on the planets in your romantic sector over the last few days was fleeting, familiar, and is nothing compared to support they are getting from the sun in an adventurous part of your chart. With Venus, the planet of love, set to add to a growing mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia, this was more a chance to challenge old excuses. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a messy day. A minor aspect between Mercury and Neptune this morning could make us feel emotionally drained, and your energy level could take a big hit. Jupiter joins the party, asking us to dream big while also magnifying the obstacles. The harsh aspects continue well into the afternoon as Mars forms a connection to the North Node of Destiny, creating issues around confrontation and communication. We'll be hungry for change, but we might run into issues as we try and convince others to go along with our ideas. The connection between Mars and Uranus tonight gives us the inspiration to mix things up a bit. This aspect can help us find innovative ways to move forward in business and status, but today's energy could make implementing new ideas a bit difficult. There is a lot of energy in the sky right now asking us to evolve, but getting there isn't so easy. Try to pace yourself today, and enter the work week aiming for new growth. Remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. Sticking to a routine while making small adjustments can help move things in the right direction without overwhelming your psyche. Finding balance won't be easy though, so remember to breathe deeply if your tension or stress level begins to rise. Remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. Sticking to a routine while making small adjustments can help move things in the right direction without overwhelming your psyche. Finding balance won't be easy though, so remember to breathe deeply if your tension or stress level begins to rise. The cosmic weather is quiet until before noon, when the Libra moon opposes Neptune in Pisces, provoking confusion. We are inclined to rationalize situations now, and yet events that transpire defy explanation. The more we seek to make sense of our interactions, the more contradictory they become. This will prompt some of us to remain in place and avoid making any moves until the proverbial clouds part. For others, we'll try to bargain with the universe, attempting to nail down agreements while swimming in a cloud of fog. Naturally, it would be better to wait before settling into new routines. Instead of turning our emotional radar outward, we go inward. This recalibration helps us to make breakthroughs about our character and behaviors. It can even enlighten us as to why we use pattern recognition as a mechanism for safety and security. An interest in our psychological workings will also make us curious about how others tick. Yet, where our probing might ordinarily be considered intrusive, others welcome our questions now, as they are likely conducting their own personal examinations. Following this aspect, the moon enters a void period lasting until after nightfall, suggesting we avoid starting new ventures.